So many of the therapists that I work with want to build an online practice. They want to work anywhere in the world. They want to be like myself. I've been in Japan. Last month I was in Vietnam. Before that I was in Bali. And I just got back from Thailand. And that's one of the beautiful things about the job that we do. So we're talk therapists. We get to use our words. We get to talk to clients. We don't have to be chained to a desk. We don't have to get into a car and do that 9 to 5 grind. We can do what we love to do from anywhere in the world. But the fact is that so many of us, when we want to start our online practice, we don't know exactly where to start, mainly because we have difficulties picking a niche. Now, we hear so many other gurus out there and internet marketers telling you, yeah, you got to pick a niche. You got to know exactly who you want to work with. And I don't disagree with any of that. The challenge, though, is that it can take time to figure out who you like working with. Now, we are trained as psychotherapists, trained to help a gamut of people. We help with a wide range of clients, from individuals to couples to adults to teens. It doesn't matter. So many of us are good at what we do, and we're good at helping a wide range of people. But the fact of the matter is that helping a big group of people, a diverse group of people, doesn't do anything for internet marketing. When it comes to internet marketing, we've got to have a niche. Now, we've heard this from countless gurus and internet marketers out there that'll tell you, yes, you need a niche, you need a nano niche, and I say it too. But that doesn't alleviate the stress of having to pick a niche. Now, I know that everyone says, okay, we need a niche. The challenge, though, is that how do you pick it? And if you don't have it picked out in your mind, are you going to be stressed, so stressed that you're not going to take action? And that would be the biggest mistake, because what I see time and again is that therapists don't want to pick a niche, or they want to pick a niche, but they don't know how to pick a niche. And they get so overwhelmed that they don't go out there and start doing the work of building their online practice. Now, if you're not doing the work of building your online practice, you're not writing good web copy, you're not building your funnel, you're not promoting yourself on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, the big four, well, you're not going to build your business. Well, that's pretty straightforward. So how do you get started with that? Well, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 6 questions that you want to answer that are going to help you craft a compelling message and have a crystal clear offer so that you know exactly who you help and how you help them. But before I get to that, it takes time to develop your niche. Now, you're going to say, I'm going to want to work with couples, for example. So you're a couples therapist and you want to have a coaching program for couples. So you're saying, I'm going to work with couples. That's great. That's a good start to your niche. But what is the number one problem you're going to help those couples with? Is it going to be intimacy? Is it going to be with sex? Is it going to be with substances? Is it going to be with communication or trust issues? There's a big range of issues that couples could be coming to you with that they need help with. But you can only market a specialization to one particular problem that's going to address one particular problem, because in the internet world, and certainly with coaching, consulting, and online therapy, you need to be able to identify that one big problem that you solve for your clients. Now, it's very difficult to solve intimacy issues and become a real specialist online and be able to market and talk directly to clients with intimacy issues when you're also trying to help parents with young kids become better parents so that they can rekindle their relationship. You've got to pick. You got to choose. Am I going to specialize in intimacy? Am I going to specialize in parenting? What am I going to specialize in so that I can own my niche? Now, the goal is that you want to be seen as a local celebrity in your particular niche. It's not enough just to pick a niche with the gray matter between your ears and say, I'm going to exploit this niche and I'm going to get clients in that niche. No, that's not good enough, because if you do that, you're not listening to what your clients want from you. So what you want to do is you want to ask yourself, what is my passion? What am I really good at? Is it really, in fact, helping couples with intimacy issues? Do I want to be a sex therapist? Do I want to help couples with young children? Or let's take the individual therapist. Do you want to help teens? Do you want to help new moms? Do you want to help angry men? You've got to understand where your passion lies, because you're going to face headwinds. And I say this all the time. Growing an online business takes a heck of a lot of work. It's not something that just happens overnight. It's got to be something that you wake up each and every day wanting to attack, wanting to just dive right in and do. I can speak from great experience, because I'm now almost a year into growing and marketing the Online Therapist Academy. And I've faced a ton of headwinds. I've had difficulties with my account being disabled on Facebook. I've had difficulties with being consistent and posting YouTube videos. There's going to be challenges that you face. But if you're not passionate about something, you're not going to overcome those headwinds. And so that's why I say your niche intersection starts with your passion. What do you really love to do? I also really love helping men suffering with anger issues, mainly because I've suffered with anger issues in the past. And so I can really speak to those men who are dads, who are in committed relationships that are trying to be better dads and better husbands and better partners. So look at your passion. Look at what you really love to do that's going to get you jumping out of bed each and every day to face those headwinds, to overcome them. Because especially when you're faced with those difficult moments, it's going to be a real challenge to stay consistent and to continue making the effort. The second thing you want to look at is your expertise. You want to look at what you're really good at. Now, I'm also very good at helping people titrate off long-term antidepressant use. And that is also a passion of mine. But again, I'm conflicted here because should I be helping angry men or should I be helping adults with depression that want to get off medication? And so I'm good at both, but I would want to make sure that my passion aligns with my expertise so I can pick one and I can choose that as my specialization. That is another step towards getting closer and firmer in what niche that I want to work in. So you got to look at your clinical history, your success rate, who you get the most success with when it comes to your clients. Where do you get the positive feedback from your clients? Because it's in that feedback that's going to leave the clues as to what you do and what you do well. And when you marry your expertise with your passion, you're 2/3 of the way to finding out what your ideal niche is. Now, the last piece of the puzzle for your ideal niche intersection, which is what we basically call the niche intersection. The last piece of the puzzle is understanding what your client's biggest problem is. Now, it's not enough for you to go out and want to exploit a niche. It's not enough for you to go out and want to say, yeah, this is a good niche I can make money in. I'm good at it. I can jump right in. No, that's not good enough because you're going to be using too much of your own brain and you're going to be coming up with too many ideas from yourself. And that is wrong. That means you're not listening to the market. And so what you want to do here is you want to be listening to the market. You want to understand what your client's biggest problem is. Now, when I come back to couples and I think about helping couples as a relationship therapist, I would go out and I would talk to couples. If I'm hearing a lot of people talk about smartphone addiction, and I'm hearing a lot of couples say, I feel really disconnected with my partner because I look over at the end of the night and I see my partner on their phone and we don't talk like we used to 10 years ago. There is an opportunity that I need to pay attention to. So here is the market telling me that couples out there are feeling disconnected. They're on their phones way too much and they're not talking, they're not making love, and they're not doing the things that they love to do together. I can see that as an opportunity as market creating desire, right? So if the market has a desire for a solution, it can be up to me to go and sell them infidelity coaching or infidelity therapy, or I could jump on this bandwagon of smartphone addiction and I can craft an offer and work within that niche of couples and craft an offer that is directed at helping couples overcome things like cell phone addictions or reconnecting and putting their phones down so that they can make love, so that they can talk, that they can have fun together. That's listening to the market. And that's why I say the third piece of your niche intersection is to listen to your ideal client's biggest problem. So there you have it. You got the three pieces of the niche intersection. You've got your passion, you've got your expertise, and you've got your client's biggest problem. So take those three things, put them together, and go out and create a compelling offer for that niche. Now, I promised you I was going to give you 6 questions to ask yourself that you want to answer so that it's going to help you get closer to creating a compelling message and having a crystal clear offer. So I'm going to read those off right now. I've got them here pulled up on my computer. The first question you want to ask yourself is simply, who do you have the greatest success with? And that is looking back because success leaves clues and your clinical history leaves clues. So go back and look at those. Identify those clients that you did really well with, you got really positive outcomes, that they terminated with you and said, thank you so much, you really changed my life. Those are the people and the clients, the types of clients that are telling you that you're good at your job. The second is, what are the results that your clients are looking for, right? If it's couples, are they really looking to reconnect? Are they looking to build communication? Are they looking to overcome infidelity? Really try to understand what are the results they're looking for and how will they know that they attain those results? Will it mean that they're going on date nights regularly, that they're talking more, that they're enjoying spending time with one another? Do they have that best friendship back that they used to have? What are the results? When do your clients know that they will achieve those results, right? So this is part of the best hopes series of questions. What are your best hopes, and how will you know that you have those best hopes? So how will your clients specifically know that they get those results with you? The fourth question is, where do your clients come from? Are they currently coming from Psychology Today? Are they coming from your own website? Are they coming from a YouTube channel that you started, or Instagram? You need to know exactly where your clients are coming from, because that's your traffic source. It's going to allow you to create a message and create content for that particular niche, for your ideal clients. And if it's Instagram, for example, do they like inspirational posts? Do they like photos? Do they like IGTV? It's going to help you understand the demographics and the psychographics of your client when you consider where they come from and how they find you. The fifth question is, why do your clients choose to work with you? Why do they like you? I want you to go back and consider what it is about you as a therapist or as a coach that people like and enjoy. Do they enjoy spending time with you? Do you have a ton of empathy for people? Do you ask really good questions? Do you ask the hard questions and get them thinking? What is it about your skill set and your attributes and your qualities as a change maker, as a coach, therapist, or consultant that really helps people? And that's a really important question, because that's going to let you double down on the things that you do really well. One of the things that people say to me is, Jonathan, you've got charisma and you're very passionate. Well, that is basically, I'm passionate about everything that I do. And so for me, that's why I like creating videos. You can see how passionate I am about the things that I talk about. And that's really important, because again, remember those headwinds that we're all facing, it's going to help you overcome those headwinds. And the last question is, how do you get results for your clients? That's really important. If you don't know what your secret sauce is, if you don't know what your how-tos are, if you don't know what you're great at, how are you to be able to build an offer or to create an offer that is going to synthesize all the things that you do well and sell that to people? How can you present that to people if you don't know what you're good at? So again, I'm very good at helping clients titrate off medication. I'm very good at helping men suffering with anger issues. These are the things that I'm good at. So I need to double down on those, and so that I can create an amazing offer and offer it out to that ideal niche. So go back to your niche intersection. That's your passion, your expertise, your clients' biggest problems. And believe it or not, about a third of the therapists that reach out to me that ask me for help, I turn away because they're not ready when it comes to their niche. They haven't answered the 6 questions for themselves. I want you to be well on your way to building a highly profitable online practice, and do that by answering the 6 questions that I'm going to leave in the description down below. And I want you to start thinking about your niche intersection, your passion, your expertise, and your client's biggest problem. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to this channel, because you know what? Your support means a great deal to me. And turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified of all my upcoming videos. And until the next video, thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye now.